Hello, this is Kathy White, your lifestyle locator realtor in Whistler, BC, and I work at Engel and Vokers, a full-time dedicated realtor to help you sell and buy real estate in our community. But also as a goal in my career is to provide you with information and assistance for community resources. And today it's my pleasure to be introducing you to Christina Rupp, who works for the Better at Home program in the Sea to Sky corridor, and also through the Sea to Sky Community Services office. And certainly I'll put a link to the website after our interview today. Hello, Christina Rupp, and welcome to my office at Engel and Vokers here in Whistler as a lifestyle locator realtor. I appreciate your time today to talk about what are the 3 things that we should know about you.
Hi, Kathy. Thanks for asking me to speak with you today and thinking about those things that are that you should know. Something that I always wanted to do, and it's something I would still like to do, is become a chef. Ever since I was a little girl, I guess that was what I wanted to do, and I was even planning on going to the Cordon Bleu school in Paris to train, and my mum was supporting me on that, and it was something I was hoping to apply to do, but then things took a turn and I decided to travel the world instead for a year, ended up in Canada just for 1 year, and now 38 years later, I'm still here. So becoming a chef didn't quite work out, but maybe down the road that's something I still love to cook, love to bake. Try not to bake too much. I end up eating too much of my own baking. But yeah, so that's one thing. I think another something that people would say about me for sure is that I have a very sarcastic sense of humor, and that comes from being English. And I know other English people say the same thing as I do, that when they're trying to communicate sometimes with people from in Canada or other countries, that they don't always quite get our sense of humor and take us literally, and we have to then explain what we're talking about. But that that's all I can think about for now. I love being in the non-profit world. I think I can't ever see me being in a profession that doesn't care for other people, and the empathy and support that I hope I am showing in my job is part of that. Couldn't be part of a Better at Home program without those characteristics.
Fantastic. So here with Christina Rupp of the Better at Home program. Christina, could you provide us with a bit of your career background and what brought you to the Sea to Sky corridor?
I came to the corridor. I've been in Squamish for about 22 years now. By accident, we were driving through Squamish one day, living in Vancouver, and driving through Squamish to come to Whistler to see what Whistler was all about. And we took a look at the real estate in Squamish and realized that we could buy something back then for less than we were renting in Vancouver. So that's what we decided to do. We came to Squamish, didn't know anybody at all, had a baby there, and the rest is history. I'm very happy to be there. Since I've been in Squamish, I've been mostly in the non-profit world of Whistler Community Services. I was manager of the Squamish Food Bank for 5 years, and currently I'm in my 5th year now with the Sea to Sky Better at Home program.
Wonderful. As many of my Lifestyle Locator audience knows, I am currently the chair of the 55 plus community group in Whistler called Whistler MAC. And we've been certainly in touch with the Better at Home program in the Sea to Sky corridor. So today, Christina, could you share with us a bit about the Better at Home program?
Sure. Yeah, we're a Sea to Sky Better at Home program. Our communities include Squamish, Whistler, Pemberton, Mount Currie, and communities of the southern Statlian. We probably have around 170 clients in the corridor. Majority of those are in Squamish, just because it is a larger community. We offer several non-medical services to our clients who also need to be over the age of 65 to be part of our program. The most important service that we get requested for is light housekeeping, which is a monthly scheduled service with a cleaning contractor. and also transportation, which we all know is a challenge for us all in the Sea to Sky corridor. And we offer transportation to medical appointments up and down. We have volunteers who will take clients from Whistler, from Pemberton, from Squamish into Vancouver, or up the corridor as well to Whistler from Squamish. We also offer grocery shopping and a friendly visiting element to our program where we connect volunteers one-on-one with clients. We obviously make sure it's a good fit, and once we've introduced them to each other, we let them build their own relationship, whether that's going for a coffee or going out to do errands or local transportation to appointments, or going for a walk. So, and that part of the program's become very important since the pandemic began, because we were noticing a lot more people finding themselves in isolated living, and so we've had great volunteers step forward to help with that part of the program that they really enjoy as much as the clients do. And we also offer some minor house repairs and yard work, which is obviously seasonal, and that's so we're just getting into that program now. We have a few volunteers who will offer to do clean up in the spring or the fall, or weeding, a little bit of lawn mowing, and that's, some of our services are free, some are based on a sliding scale depending on the income of the client.
Perfect. Thank you so much. With my Lifestyle Locator interviews, I like to ask Christina, what is a book that you would like to recommend to our audience?
A book I have read maybe 5 or 6 times now, and we'll probably read it again this summer, is To Kill a Mockingbird by Laurie Lee. I wouldn't say it's particularly a summer read. It's certainly not a beach read, but it's a story that resonates with my childhood, the sort of tomboy outdoor aspect of the character, Scout. So yeah, that's a personal recommendation from me, as well as watching the movie. One of those times when the movie actually worked out as well as the book, with Gregory Peck, so I'd recommend that too.
Super. So Christina, I often ask, what is a product that you're rarely without?
I am rarely, probably never, without moisturizer. I carry it with me wherever I go because I don't like the feeling of my skin drying out. And my moisturizer of choice is Clinique. It's a product by Clinique that I would recommend.
Super. So when thinking about what we're going to be doing 10 to 20 years from now, would you like to share that with us, Christina?
I think I could still see myself working, but I don't think I'd be working, it certainly wouldn't be full-time work, but I'd like to think I could continue to contribute as long as possible. I'm not planning on retiring at a specific age, and along with that, but definitely working less, which would allow us more to keep camping and hiking just as we're doing now. Still enjoy having a tent. Can't see us moving into a trailer at any point.
Wonderful. So, Christina, what is a life hack or product tip that you would like to share with the audience?
Staying on the theme of cooking, I believe that you should always make your scrambled eggs in a non-stick frying pan. People try making scrambled eggs in a saucepan and it sticks every time. Switch to a frying pan.
Perfect. With the Lifestyle Locator interviews, I always like to share a life hack or product tip that might be helpful to the audience. And over this past winter in Whistler, it was very slippery and icy around the community for the majority of the winter. And so my life hack or product tip is getting what they call yak tracks, or covers for the lower part of your boot that protect you from when you're walking in ice to the most it can. Certainly being aware of your settings and walking around the neighborhoods here, we learn a way of walking during the winter to try and stay upright. And it's really important that you be aware of the weather conditions before putting on footwear and going out. I see a lot of people, even in the winter, wearing running shoes around Whistler, which always surprises me. To wrap up our interview today, Christina, could you share with us how to connect with Better at Home?
You can reach us by calling us direct, the Better at Home program, 604-567-9090, and you'll reach us right at our desks at our office in Squamish. You can also reach us by email at betterathome@sscs.ca, or you can go to the Sea to Sky Community Service website, sscs.ca, and all the programs are listed there, and you'll find information about us under that.
Fantastic. Have a great day.
Thank you.